Hey there, fellow car nerds. Welcome back to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here with a new Pro Street Friday video. You'll find links in the video description below for each of these vehicles. Alright, enough talk. Let's get on with today's Pro Street vehicles for sale. Well, hello everyone and happy Friday. We're going to start today off with this 2011 Chevrolet Camaro, listed for $95,000 US in Plattsmouth, Nebraska. It is a manual transmission and from the seller's description. 2011 Camaro Pro Street, SEMA build, street legal, 496 electronic fuel injected, 871 TBS supercharger, Tremec 6-speed, Art Morrison 4-link, Willwood brakes, custom sound system, AC and heat. List goes on and on. I have all build receipts totaling $132,000 plus in parts only, 512 rear wheel horsepower, 510 rear wheel torque. Alright, next up we have this 1934 Chevrolet Coupe, listed for $59,900 US in Sun City, West Arizona. It is an automatic transmission and from the seller's description. 1934 all-steel Chevy Coupe, blown 454 with an 871 supercharger, dual Holley 850s, chrome fab 9 rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, chrome dropped front end, aluminum radiator, zoomy headers, turbo 400 automatic. Okay, up next we have this beautiful 1963 Corvette, listed for $73,000 US in Great Mills, Maryland. Its condition is listed as used like new and from the seller's description. 1963 Corvette, Pro Street, Harry Glass Pro Mod body, freshened up 565 big block. Car is tagged and registered and driven on the street to shows, rod runs, etc. Alright, we do have a couple of gassers in today's episode, and this one's included a 1959 Anglia 100E, listed for $15,000 US in Hartwellington, Connecticut. Its condition is listed as used good, and from the seller's description: 59 Anglia gasser, 350 small block Chevy, single tunnel Ram, 350 trans, 9-inch Ford rear, 411 gear, 2x3 box chassis, straight axle with rear coilovers. Okay, here we have a 1961 Chevrolet Corvair wagon, listed for $26,000 US in New Cornerstone, Ohio. Its condition is listed as used like new, and from the seller's description: 1961 Corvair wagon, all steel, runs 620 at 110, street driven, full exhaust system, one of a kind car. Alright, I know from previous videos we have some Fiat Topelino fans. I know I certainly am. Here we have an example of a 1947 Fiat Topelino, listed for $55,000 US in St. Louis, Missouri. It's been driven 1,800 miles, has an automatic transmission, listed in excellent condition, and has a clean title. From the seller's description: street legal and registered, 1947 Fiat Topelino, 600 plus horsepower, all steel body, 350 cubic inch displacement 4-bolt Chevrolet, 671 BDS blower with two 600 CFM Hollies, custom 2-inch headers, GM Turbo 400 trans, Hurst quarter stick shifter, 9-inch Ford Detroit locker, 4-wheel disc brakes. Alright, now this one is being sold as a roller, but pretty cool car, so I wanted to include it. Here we have a 1949 Chevrolet Fastback, listed for $32,000 US in Lee's Summit, Missouri. It is a clean title. From the seller's description: 1949 Chevy Fastback, drag and drive, full tube chassis, fiberglass front end, fiberglass doors with factory door latches, Pro 4-link, fabricated 9-inch with strange ultra case, 40 spline axles, selling as a roller, electronics, headers, motor plates stay with the car, $32,000 or best offer. Okay, we get these Beetles once in a while. Here we have a 1957 Volkswagen Beetle, listed for $34,900 US in Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. It's been driven 5,000 miles, has a manual transmission, and from the seller's description: 1957 VW Beetle, runs great and will turn heads everywhere it goes, mild 350 mother thumper cam with tunnel ram, Muncie 4-speed trans, 411 gears, Speedway front axles with disc brakes, too much to list, not taking unrealistic offers, possible trades, come to me. Alright, here we have a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, listed for $44,999 US in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's been driven 2,000 miles and has a manual transmission. From the seller's description: 496 with 4-speed and narrowed 9-inch Detroit locker rear end, starts easy, idles good, pulls hard with lots of power and shifts great, has disc brakes and stops good for an old car. Paint is not perfect, a few chips here and there but nothing obvious. Asking $44,999 or best offer. bringing up the rear, we have this 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, listed for $135,000 US in Lansing, Kansas. It is an automatic transmission and a clean title. From the seller's description, 1970 Pro Street, street legal, it's tagged, titled, and insured, twin turbo 506 big block, 400 full competition trans brake system, 40 spline spool and lightweight gun drilled axles, complete set of spare rims and tires for street and race, spare 506 big block 1400 horsepower nitrous engine, also a spare 400 turbo full comp trans brake transmission. Okay, so that's it for today's vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below or using the link in the channel details below the video. For about the price of a cup of coffee per month, you will not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every video before they go live on YouTube, usually around 24 hours ahead of the videos going live. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.